Fight! Demon health critical.
Hey Spartans, welcome back. In today's video we're going to be talking about the multiplayer side of things for Doom Eternal. How it's going to work, the progression system, demons, abilities, passive abilities, ultimates, skins, etc, etc. Even if there's a fair share of skepticism regarding the Doom Eternal battle mode, I really like that both Hugo and Marty are able to express on how proud they are about that game mode for Doom Eternal, on how much fun they have playing it, and on how much they cannot wait to see other players play it so that they can feel the excitement and blood rush they felt when playing it, because it shows on how passionate they are about this game mode, and that for me are only green flags all around. Thank you Hugo and Marty for your amazing contribution to Doom. We all really do appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 100k subscribers before Doom Eternal comes out in November, so subscribe if you like the content, and if you are already part of the Spartan army, sharing, commenting, and liking is the best you can do, my Spartan. Let's get this video to 6,000 likes for our boy Matty Stratton. And also, please let me know your honest opinion on the fact that there will be no traditional Deathmatch game mode at the release of the game. Please leave your thoughts down below. And now, let's get slaying, shall we? Battle mode is a 2v1 battle arena type of game mode, 2 demons against 1 Doomslayer. The main reason for the birth of battle mode was because back in Doom 2016, players weren't able to bring the same feeling of being the Doomslayer in the campaign Power Fantasy over to the multiplayer. In the multiplayer of Doom 2016, everyone was the Doomslayer, no one was special. So the game pretty much stripped you away the feeling of feeling like a complete monster and a badass, being the Doomslayer. The only time in the multiplayer from Doom 2016 made you feel really but really powerful, and also something that was very fun to do, was to become a demon and rip your enemies apart like butter. My favorite demon in the multiplayer is the Prowler. What about you? So, id Software grabbed 2 of the main attractions of Doom 2016, making you feel powerful as the monster that is the Doomslayer in the campaign, and the fun of using demons on the multiplayer. But it's obvious that the demons you use in battle mode aren't more powerful than the Doomslayer. No demon in battle mode is going to be as tough as the Doomslayer in terms of skills, but I think that is obvious because of balancing issues, but I still wanted to point that out. That's why it's called skill versus strategy. Being the Doomslayer in battle mode is just that. You have the same power and abilities like in the campaign, and of course you get all of the weapons and the respective weapon mods in the beginning of the round. And I love the simplicity of it, honestly. Just when the round begins, you can already start ripping and tearing with no chains holding you back. And with demons, there's where a whole different types of mechanics come into place. The demons in battle mode have their own set of unique abilities, 2 active abilities per demon and an ultimate ability, which can range from being another demon summon or something else entirely like lock on rockets with the Revenant. By what we saw in the trailer for battle mode, each demon is going to be able to choose which demon summons they're able to bring to the match, and another passive ability which might be a damage boost or a health boost or something along those lines, because it's a passive ability. But let's get to the good stuff now, the progression system. The progression system for battle mode is really going to be a unique experience and progression system. We don't know what kind of stuff we can unlock with the Slayer when he's already fully loaded from the very beginning, but it will not be the same thing with the demons. Right from the very beginning, you will have access to all of the playable demons in Doom Eternal. The Marauder, Archval, Arachnotron, Doom Hunter, Mancubus, Revenant, Prowler, maybe the Carcass, maybe little demons like the Imps and Possessed Soldiers are not going to be able to use because they are just like little demons. That's why the Prowler exists, because the Prowler has the same ability of the Imp, but it's more powerful and more tough. So I think little demons like demon summons are not going to be able to be of use in battle mode, but the big demons like the Burn of Hell, the Hell Knight, the Dreadnought, and whatever are all going to be accessible from the very beginning. What you are going to be unlocking in the demon side of things are probably going to be some active abilities in which you can choose from from more demon summons, skins, and probably masteries or runes for a more efficient cooldown on your abilities, because you know, with passive and active abilities, cooldown is everything, my man. And I said skins because, well, demonic skins are already confirmed to take part on invasion mode and obviously battle mode as well, but its software didn't reveal that much about the progression system on E3, so it's obviously going to be deeper than we can imagine. If you want to make a good multiplayer experience, the balancing needs to be on point, and even more in this type of game mode where there is only 1v2, where if you make the Doomslayer severely overpowered, he will break the game and there will be no meta, or if you make one of the demons severely overpowered, it wouldn't be fair for the player that is alone, the Doomslayer. By what we saw in the trailer, it seems to be balanced in a good way. The demons have a ton load of more HP than the Doomslayer, and they also do tons of damage to the Slayer as well. But the Doomslayer has all of his previous abilities from the campaign and all of his weapons that range from the ballista to the super shotgun, from close range to long range, so it is in the power of the player to take the battle up close and personal or just battle it out from the distance. The Slayer also has a level of mobility and agility that far exceeds that from the playable demons, so just like in old Doom fashion dance, fly like a butterfly and sting like a bee. That is basically the Doomslayer, and the demons are just there to take damage, but if they use the resources the right way, they can give the Doomslayer a run for his money indeed. I'm honestly so excited to play this game mode. One of my favorite things to do in gaming is play competitive shooters just like Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Rainbow Six Siege, but even if battle mode is not your traditional competitive deathmatch experience, its software said that it is highly competitive nonetheless, and if that is true, then I'm all in to play it. One of the cool aspects about the demon summons is that they can very drastically change the flow of the game. A regular 2v1 can get stale from time to time, but adding demon summons essentially adds AI that the Doomslayer and the player that summon them know nothing about how they will act or react. Demon summons add drama, just like Hugo Martin said in an interview. They add drama to the experience and overall make it way more engaging. Demon summons are so important in the game mode that even if everyone in the demon side is already dead, the round will be over until every single AI demon is dead too, adding to the fact that the summons are a force to be reckoned with. Maybe we didn't see it in the trailer, but I am curious to see on what difficulty setting are the summons set to. My guess would be that they are set on maybe Ultra Violence or maybe on Nightmare. One of the both. And one thing that a lot of people are going to agree with is the HUD. I'm not the biggest fan of the HUD, and it can be a little bit intrusive from time to time. It's very colorful and so big, and if it is the same as in Doom 2016, where you are not able to disable the HUD in the multiplayer, then it's going to be kind of a problem. It's not like it's going to make me lose all of my matches, I'm a god on gaming, so that wouldn't happen, but my suggestion is for its software to redesign it. It's a little bit distracting. But anyways, what's your opinion on the HUD of battle mode? Let me know with your honest opinion. One thing that I know not a lot of people picked on is that the announcer for battle mode was the original voice actor for Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. So when are we going to get the Doomslayer in Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon? It's the perfect pick for your roster. If you're going to have Ash Williams, then you can add the Doomslayer as well. What the hell? And the thing with traditional deathmatch not being in Doom Eternal, its software said that they want to lead, not to follow traditional types of game modes. That's why they went full on creative mode with battle mode. And I think that's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Battle mode is going to be their primary multiplayer mode as stated by Marty Stratton, but I really do believe that they are going to have different multiplayer game modes on the game too. They also have invasion mode on the campaign, so it's not only battle mode, but still, for the sake of making the game as best as they can, they should implement maybe later on another multiplayer experience that is more like vanilla Doom. OG deathmatch, just like Quake. But here's the thing though, if Doom Eternal was to implement a deathmatch game mode just like Quake, then Quake Champions is completely done for. Quake Champions is a fantastic game. It's free to play on Steam, come on man. But it's not very new player friendly. That's why it doesn't have that big of a player base, because if you go in as a recruit, you're going to get demolished by the already experienced players, and that's just not fair. It's rather complicated, but in my opinion, Doom Eternal should add another type of game mode for multiplayer. Deathmatch, I don't know. Not stuff like domination and search and destroy and capture the flag and capture zones or anything. No, just pure and straight on deathmatch like Quake or OG Doom. That would be the perfect thing. Imagine Doom Eternal having a competitive setting. Imagine Doom Eternal in esports. I think that its software needs to aim for that. Make Doom Eternal, the multiplayer experience for Doom Eternal, as competitive as it can be, so that they can implement an esports tournament for Doom Eternal. That would be the craziest thing ever, and the viewership on YouTube and on Twitch would be off the charts. In my opinion, that's the thing they need to do. Implement the game mode, OG Deathmatch, Quake Deathmatch, so that Doom Eternal can get an esports tournament. That will be the best thing to do. But yes, I think that was all I wanted to say on the topic, and if I missed something about the topic, please let me know down below, my Spartans. Even if there are some things like the HUD that I didn't like, I'm still approaching battle mode with a very positive mindset, and I cannot wait to share content with you Spartans when the game comes out. But okay Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Leave a like if you did and leave a dislike if you didn't. As always, thank you so much for your support and feedback. The channel is growing so fast. We are about to reach 50k subscribers. If we keep growing at this pace, we're going to reach 50k subscribers before QuakeCon. So subscribe if you're new, and yes, thank you for the support. Do not forget to follow me on Twitch, Instagram and on Twitter, in the Discord server, and thank you all so much to my Patreon supporters. In the Space Marine section we have Mitchell Mason, and in the Doomslayer section we have Chris Shades Oliveri and Grayson West. Thank you all so much for your amazing and continuous support on the channel. And so okay Spartans, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take care a lot, I love you so much, bye. Mwah.